We are celebrating the end of Season 9 of 2K TV with community members. We have got Demi, Aaliyah, and Watch Me Work. They're going to go with LD2K and Rodney in the wreck and hopefully get some W's on today's episode of Team 2K TV versus the world. What's going on?
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Here we go. How do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiseman is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Brown in at the 2. Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
They get it back. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Outside, Brown. He drops it from range. Brown's got 5 now.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Richmond. And here's Clarkson. The 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off. And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now, we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And Wiggins drops them both. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Here's Brown. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Richmond. Here's Lawson. Can they get it? Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Davidson. Here's Lawson. Anthony outside. Shoots. The Warriors pull it in. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
And they pick up 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Richmond. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. He's covered by Curry. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to...
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Richmond. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
So on the floor for Golden State, Moody is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He had 46 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Davidson. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Markkanen looking to end the run. The rebound by Moody. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's Golden State.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Davidson. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Kick out to Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 17.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Pass to Lawson. Here's Richmond. And he gets that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the Warriors call time here. And every team has it. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen?
First of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Damian Lillard comes in for Stephen Curry. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Balmaro. Minute 32 left in the first half. Westbrook with it. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Kuminga pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Now here's Lillard. And here's Brown for 3. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Anthony against Kuminga. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Brown passes to Kuminga. Fades and shoots. And there's another one for the Warriors.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Balmaro. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
That's a second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Poole, he's checked in for the Warriors. Irving comes in for Brown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
Look who it is, Jazz fans.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And here's Brown for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Wiseman, then it's MP, and it's Curry in at point guard.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the list. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
And both free throws good for Brown. Pass to Richmond.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Oh, there's the alley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
That was an, okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Utah. Curry passes to Wiggins. Now Brown. And a deep 3 from Curry. Here's Kuminga. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kuminga's got 8 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Nembhard, defended by Brown. 6 to shoot, drives to the hoop. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
Hey, no argument here. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Utah shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Davidson. Here's Nembhard. Markkanen left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Curry passes to Brown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 8 assists here tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
He's covered by Curry. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in
Here's
the third.
Markkanen.
2 minutes.
Looney grabs a miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Kuminga finds Brown. Now here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Brown for three. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. To win the run. Utah gets it back. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Brown passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Second team
Kyrie
foul.
Irving's checked in for Looney.
Substitution
Poole comes
on
in
the
for
court.
Brown. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Nice, my boy. Nice.
Here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lillard pulls down the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the shot's good by Irving.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Jazz with another miss. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pass to Lillard. Poole outside. Count the basket.
Jordan.
Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Clarkson. And no good. Trying to get that one home. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got T.J. McConnell, Rudy Gay out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Cooper in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Looney against Kleber, who poked away. Here's the break. Here's Poole. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors. Free throw good. Poole. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Pass to Moody. Takes a three. And the Warriors with another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Utah shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Cooper. Here's Balmaro. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. Got a hand on it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That one goes in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Balmaro. Back to McConnell. Over Poole. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moody. And the shot's good. Moody's got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Gay. Here's Cooper. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Pass to Gay.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Moody. 1:43 left to play in the fourth. He's marked by McConnell. Again, the Warriors score.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Cooper. He shoots. The Jazz with another miss.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Here's Kleba. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Poole. Looney with the ball. Here's Moody. Here's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Stepping up and
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LG looking spiffy right now.
Watching work, you wear slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jailhouse works right there.
All right, let's go.
Man. You should be off, so.
Good start, good start.
You need it?
Oh, Rex, let's go. Big
yeah.
buckets. Baby Shaq, let's go.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Curry, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Weissman. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Pass to Jokic. And Weissman sends it back. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
6 on the shot clock. Drawn. The Warriors pull it in. Brown right side. Kuminga kicks to Brown. Porter pulls it in.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Pass to Murray. Denver passing it around. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Braun. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court. And the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Now here's Curry. 8 points his last outing. He feeds it to Kuminga. It's good.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wiggins against Porter. Over Wiggins. The Nuggets with another miss.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thanks, David. Timeout is called. First in the game. The Nuggets outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends as a full.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And here's Brown outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Wrong. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
James Wiseman.
That's on James Wiseman.
Personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Irving's checked in for Brown. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Lillard finds Irving. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Horford, no luck.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough.
Moses Moody.
Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Highland in at the 2. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Murray against Curry. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented, but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy, you can tell, who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on. And the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
Launches it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Wiggins finds Brown. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better, and it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Passes it to Highland. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And there's the pass to Jokic. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Warriors error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Sinks the triple. And it's now 23 points for MP. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Pass to Highland. Porter with it. They need this. Gordon up on top. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Horford kicks to Porter. The shot. And another miss by Denver.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Poole gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now, Poole. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. Plenty of space. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Porter. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Passes it to Moody. Feeds to Kuminga. And that one is good.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming in attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, it's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brown. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Curry in at the point. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was a man on a mission. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Stephen Curry. The catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates, but that can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
Remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Curry against Murray. Out to the right wing. Braun. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry passes to Brown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Jokic with the bounce pass. The pass to Murray. Braun. He's covered by Brown. There's Porter with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Kuminga throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Pass to Gordon. Unloads from 13. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry is inside. He's covered by Murray. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the
2
paint.
minutes remaining in the
Continue to score consistently.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Jokic. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside Curry. And he converts the layup. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Down it goes, jamming that one home.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Brown. Over Murray. And it's Brown missing.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Porter passes to Murray. Outside Porter. Outside Gordon. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Braun. And that one good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Curry way outside. Another three for Golden State.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Get the perimeter.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Off with the layup. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Horford, and it's Vincent in a two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Yang passes to Looney, and here is Moody. Makes it off the glass.
Moses and that Moody. Bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now, here's Watson. Comes up empty down low.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Vincent. No good with the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Yang passes to Wiggins. And they pick up two.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Nuggets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Vincent. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. From the high post. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal
foul. They say you can't run away from the DNA, and Al Horford's dad, Tito, played a little while in the NBA as well. You can see evidence of that
taking 2 shots.
Al's game.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Grayson Allen's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. And Al Horford drops them both.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Poole kicks to Allen. There's the pass to Yang. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Golden State ball.
Horford may not be at...
Substitution on the court.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They call for the 5-second violation. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It doesn't just bring
2
attention
minutes.
to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Back to Murray. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Drives to the hoop. Right side, high post. There's Porter with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MVP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Right side, the bounce pass. Braun, he's covered by Brown. Good work there as it goes.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find a shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Yang passes to Brown. To the right side. Allen outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out to the game. And we hope you have a great time.
Never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Shocked.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Demi and Work, if you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work's
Yeah,
face?
yeah. Work. You're too quiet, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you will be surprised at how many arguments I've had with people just because I asked for a little space.
I got right side.
I'm coming in. Nope. Oh, he threw the lob. Good play.
Oh, I'm trying to pass it. No.
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got MP. Wiseman is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown. Pass to Curry. And that's going to be a travel. And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Now here's Wiggins. Outside, Brown. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
You know, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground.
Almost converts despite the contact.
This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Guarded by Wiseman. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Giddey missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
It's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Golden State. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Curry. And it's Giddey missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brown passes to Kuminga. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors leading. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side Kuminga.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Giddey. Trying to get back on track. And he gets it to go as they call the foul.
Substitution on the floor. At the line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins. 1 shot.
And it did not take long for Josh Giddey to find a place in this league as a taller point guard with incredible vision. This guy does a little bit of everything on the floor.
On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Wiseman. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Brown in at the 2. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there. Gilgeous-Alexander in a nice rhythm.
As for Giddey's quick start at the NBA, he recorded his first triple-double at age 19, Brent.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. The youngest player ever to get a triple-double in this league. And this is the kind of guy who just makes passes that other players don't even see or even think about. So his instincts are off the chart.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. That 3's off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Diallo. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kuminga.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hayward. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity, and Hayward puts it in. Hayward's got his 2nd basket.
I mean, scoring on all 3 levels. Gordon Hayward is such a difficult assignment.
And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. With the 10-footer. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Brown. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the Thunder call time here.
Think about Jonathan Kuminga and how versatile this guy is, capable of playing a lot of positions, and they're exploring that.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here.
Oh, okay. I'll be on soon. I'll be on real soon.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at
your Thunder 22, the Warriors 39. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, you can't see. Here come your Thunder Girls.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tandem at the 1 and the 2, it's Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Gordon Hayward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He picked up 38 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, Can he do it again?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Hayward's shot is off.
And give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
Fades. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Kuminga's got 12. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's Brown. The Thunder making their last shot. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Okashevsky in the post. Kuminga's on him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Diallo's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a switch. Poole, he's checked in for Wiggins. Free throw good. Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Giddey finds Hayward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And
substitution on the court.
Here's Brown. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
On the floor for the Warriors. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 slot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Brown with some nice D.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Curry. Back to Brown. Wiggins with it. Shot clock at 6. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists now in the game. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
And here are the Thunder now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. A shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry passes to Brown. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Wiseman. It's Brown on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot from 16. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 28 points for the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pokashevsky the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Brown. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Brown's got 10 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this win, they will now have 52 victories for the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's Brown. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 33.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
That looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Outside, Brown. Wiseman with it, working on Pokashevsky. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy, getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Thunder's ball. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Pass to Dort. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Please, 2K, please, just help Rodney make this free throw. It's very hard for him. And I jinxed it. And I jinxed it.
Thanks, Chris.
The jinx.
Oh, that's all you. Yeah, good drive.
Good take.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, only down 2.
You guys want to come out in a zone at the start of third? It might confuse them.
Yeah, we could just throw something off. I like that, coach. I mean, well, not coach.
As we get close to the All-Star break, Greg, what's the vibe like in the locker room post-trade deadline?
It's great if you're a playoff team and just knowing your GM wanted to keep you on the squad. Plus, you've got a little break coming up, so lots of happy dressing rooms right now.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Jones. And it's Sosa in at the power forward. Passes to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Vassell. Clock at 4. Over Brown. They grabbed their own miss. It's stolen by Wiseman. And it's the Warriors on the break. Deflects the pass. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Kuminga. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Here's Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint, getting himself a close-range shot.
Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
This is going to have a nice
Andre Drummond. First personal foul. First
the Warriors
team
shooting
foul.
their first free throw of the night. Vucevic checked in for the Spurs.
Brown at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Brown.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Johnson finds Jones. Vucevic with it. Wiseman with the rebound. And some might go as far as Greg is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times. And their shooting is so exceptional as everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead.
Spurs trail by 13. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Sosa in at the 4. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Oklahoma City was all business. He added 33 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Now here's Jones. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
First ball.
James Money, what's up, my boy? What's going on?
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Got that one up quick, and that's 13 points for MP.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Johnson kicks to Vassell. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Drummond. Fires it up. Vassell, no good.
Can't fault the play call, even though he couldn't convert. That's a good shot.
It's good.
From Jonathan Kuminga.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Inside, Vassell. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Count that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And the basket by Vassell.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And here's Brown outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jones looking for an opening. Warriors with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
The pass to Vucevic. Johnson up top. He makes that one drop only a second and 5 tries. Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Curry against Jones. There's Brown with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Curry against Jones. Passes it to Brown. From beyond the arc, drops in the tray. Brown's got 31 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shake. The shot that time, not on target.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command.
23. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Weissman. Then there's Brown. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry in at the point. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now Jones after the missed 3 from Brown. Jones the pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot over Wiggins. And it's Drummond missing.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Brown throws it down.
Needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Weissman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wiggins passes to Weissman. He kicks to Brown. 3-pointer on the way. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Brown's got 36.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sosa, defended by Kuminga. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Shoots over Brown. San Antonio again missing.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Johnson. Curry against Jones. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Drummond throws it down.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Now here's Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The kick out to Brown. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there. There's the triple. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 assists now tonight. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Right wing. Back to Jones.
Get outside.
Johnson surveying the floor. It's Jones on the wing. For the 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Wiseman. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. To the paint, here's Vassell. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Brown outside. No good from outside. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And the basket by Vassell.
Assisted by
Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Brown. He's got 39.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Vassell. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Vassell's got 16 points. Outside Curry. Wiggins from outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Moody, guarded by Walker. Count it, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's West, following the score by Golden State. Wiggins with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Poole on the wing. Going inside. Yang softly drops in the floor.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Out to the right wing. Right side to Walker. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now, here's Moody. The three from Poole. And another three for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now the pass to Wesson. Outside, Walker. Pass to Wesson to stop the run. Warriors with the rebound. Yang pass to Poole. Wiggins left side. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Yang. To the middle. Here's Poole. And he makes good on the layup.
You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Golden State. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Allen's checked in for the Warriors. Rollins comes in for Poole. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Pass to Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Here's Wesson after the Warriors pick up three. Over Yang. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the pass to Rollins. It's Allen, top of the key. Here's Yang. Another three for Golden State.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Wesson. Passes it to Primo. They could use a bucket, and Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it.
Get home safe, everyone, and thank you for spending some time with all of
excellent
us.
defense.
We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for
From an
coming.
offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
that's gonna be the end of 2K for the morning. Appreciate everybody that came through and see what's up with they boy on this. Much love to everybody. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Catch me on my next stream, you heard? Peace.